Hi everyone, today is Thursday, April the 7th. I'm a couple of days late on this update for this week, and it's been a while, but I knew you were doing quizzes and didn't really need an update. But Monday I was getting ready to go to Boston. I had to go to Boston Tuesday to meet with some colleagues from Germany. We're trying to set up some programs between the schools. And then yesterday I was at home with sick kids. We had strep throat going through the house, so that was fun. So I'm back today. Here's your update, your last update actually till the end of the semester. So your interview project, I have not updated the PDF of the syllabus. I should have, but remember we've now dropped exam 2 from the class, so this is no longer a requirement. And I dropped the CIO interview due date down to the 20th. So the CIO interview, let's go look in the class. These are the specifics. It's due on April 20th at 12 p.m. That's noon. So that Monday, a week from Monday, is when the CIO interview will be due. And let's look at the instructions for that. I want to cover just a couple of things with you. So this project is really designed to put you in front of an executive at your job. Really, that's my goal, is to get you sitting down with someone saying, hey, I'm working on my MBA. Here's some things we're talking about, and I'm just interested in how this applies at our organization. Have a series of questions here that you don't have to ask all of them. You can change the questions, make them suit your interview, be flexible with it. But ultimately, I think you should be able to answer these questions. This is the part I'm interested in, is this set of questions here, and this is what I want you to submit. Now, you do not have to submit the transcript from your interview, but if you want to, that's fine. But this is the part that I'll be looking for, on whether or not you feel your CIO has a good handle on the future of technology, if explanations for the decisions that they've made, if they made sense, if it made sense as to why they did or did not ask for input on purchases, if you feel comfortable working there. And then this last part right here is something that I'm really, really interested in. A simple statement for CIOs. Please understand, this is not your CIO. This is not a guide for your CIO or for your industry. This is for any CIO in any industry. So I'm wanting you, and it's really, ultimately, it's for you. You're developing your own statement of purpose, understanding how to make decisions. And I hope that the things that we've talked about and studied over throughout this semester will play into the way that you're going to look at IT decision making moving forward through your career. This is almost like a motto. I say that here in this next statement. It's almost like a motto or an acronym. For me personally, it's the CYB model. That's the model that I run everything through, because it helps me to think around all the pieces. So for me, a CIO has to cover their bases in any decision, or else I'm afraid they might be leaving something out. For you, it might be something else. That's okay. I've had people to modify the CYB before and let that be their statement or their acronym or their vision or their guiding principle or whatever you want to call it. But basically, I'm looking for something that's very short and concise, that's easy for you to remember. If it's a lot of words, I may send it back to you, and depending on when you turn it in. I'm not looking for something lengthy. I'm looking for something short, something that you can remember, something that will stick with you. 15 years from now, this can still help you understand how to make decisions. So that's what I'm really looking for, and it'll make more sense to you and be more important to you if you're the one that take the time to put it together. So I'm going to focus here on this part, but I'm going to read over all of these answers to start with up here. So this is the part that you actually turn in after your interview. This is due on April the 20th, and I will read them and get them graded quickly. Grades are usually due 4 or 5 days right after the last day of exams, so I won't have a long time. But so if you do turn it in early, please let me know so that I can go in and grade it. I get no notifications from the system that something's been turned in, so I'd have to go and look, or if you'll let me know, then I'll go in and see if I can't grade it ahead of time. So I'm looking forward to getting this from you. I hope that you found the class to be helpful. And like I said early on, this was a new model for us. So if you have any advice or thoughts or tips or things that we should change or add or take away, I'd be really interested to hear that. And I'd take that advice back to the faculty, because we are looking at ways that we can revise this course for the summer for future cohorts. So definitely look for your feedback there. And if we wait till we get the teacher evaluations back, we're already going to be teaching summer classes by then. So I always appreciate the open, candid feedback. If you don't mind sending me a message, email, maybe I'll post a discussion board in here. Just give me some feedback. Good, bad, constructive. Be helpful for your future students that are going to follow you. Okay, so hope you're doing good. Hope you're enjoying the spring weather, and maybe the pollen's not bothering you too bad. And good luck on your CIO reports.